In recent years, Americans have become aware of the impact lifestyle has on health, especially as it relates to disease prevention. This awareness has resulted in the growth of health clubs, televised fitness programs, and the development of medical science based on holistic health. We can even see these changes reflected in school cafeteria offerings. We have come to know that preventing disease through caring for our nutritional, physical, mental, and spiritual needs is far more effective than treating illness after it occurs. One of the more important aspects of this formula is physical exercise and sports participation, because it has both physical and mental effects. As we decrease the excess in our waistlines, we also decrease the muscle tension resulting from the demanding and hectic American lifestyle. Unfortunately, the facilities and programs offered for sports and recreational involvement are not readily available to all Americans. Those with visual impairments have the same need for physical participation as do their sighted counterparts, but there are few outlets through which to fulfill them. The Michigan Blind Athletic Association was formed in the early 1980s by a group of athletes with visual impairments. Its primary goal is to provide health-promoting activities for others with visual limitations, but educating others in the adaptive methods needed for instruction is also an aim. Presently, activities sponsored by the MBAA include track and field, swimming, wrestling, gymnastics, beep baseball, judo, bicycle racing, bowling, downhill skiing, cross-country skiing, and a game designed for persons with visual limitations called goalball. The most exciting of these programs is the annual sports training camp for Michigan's visually handicapped youth. The week-long program offered by the MBAA at Western Michigan University in conjunction with its Department of Blind Rehabilitation is one of the few places where such children can get a real taste of intense physical involvement. Although Michigan schools are required by law to offer special programs in physical education, the practical problems of meeting the needs of one or two visually impaired students who might be attending any one school makes it virtually impossible to comply. As a result, physical fitness is difficult and athletic competition is non-existent. The MBAA is dedicated to making such activities a reality through the sports training camp.
And then he's going to stand straight up. Just stand right up, keeping the wrist. And then he's going to turn into the man. Okay? The man on top, I want him holding on to him. It's called a stand-up. Okay? All you're doing is standing up. But the object of it is the man on top of you is holding you down because he has his arm around your waist. And it's got weight on top of you. So you're going to grab that hand. You hear that? I grab it right at the wrist. And I'm going to put it right on the mat. Here it is, the mat. Okay? Now I'm going to stand straight up. And he'll be standing up with me. He'll stand right up with me. And then I'm going to turn into him to get away from him. Alright? You can handle that? Pretty complicated. We'll get it. We'll get it. Let's work on it. Okay.
For those who have never seen, learning involves certain concepts, like the body movements required in rolling over a high jump bar. For those who had sight but lost it, learning is accomplished through tactual demonstrations. And those with useful vision, learning comes through a combination of tactual and visual methods. The athletes' teachers also learn at the sports training camp. Many adults with visual impairments serve as instructors and role models during the camp. Note the special guide rails used by the bowlers. Gymnastics is fun and builds body control. Goalball is one of the athletes' favorite activity. The game is fast and rigorous for veteran players from the MBAA. Swimming requires a straight dive and counting strokes per lap. Beep baseball requires the running, fielding, and batting skills much like softball, except the balls and bases emit sound.
Anytime you're ready.
That's good right there.
Good hit.
No. Go!
Other differences are, there is no second base, the pitcher is on the batting team and tries to hit an evenly swung bat, and an out is made if the ball is fielded before the batter reaches either base.
Pitch. Great. Remember how we're coming underneath the arm for a catch? Come underneath the arm, you're gonna get it far up. Now bring your whole body up this side. Bring your arm out to the other side. Bring it, let go of the weight. Now, this goes this arm first. Now bring this leg to the coming right underneath the body. That does. Arm. The arm. Lock your hands.
Again, demonstration is the best teaching technique. It is especially fun to demonstrate on the instructor. Hopefully, the training camp will make it possible for these budding athletes to join the adults in the yearly National Track and Field Championships, sponsored by the United States Association for Blind Athletes. By the end of the 5-day event, the grimaces of the earlier learning and hard work have been replaced by different emotion. If you know a youngster with a visual impairment who is between the ages of 10 and 18 and would benefit from this program, or if you would like to be one of the 50 or more volunteers needed for the camp, please call the Department of Blind Rehabilitation, Western Michigan University, or write the Michigan Blind Athletic Association, 1541 Oakland Drive, Kalamazoo, Michigan, 49008.